Hello friends, the algorithm has been added in the beginning and at the end of the video for more convenience. Please go through rest of the video to understand more on Quicksort. Today we will see how Quicksort works. Quicksort is somewhat similar to binary search. In binary search, we'll start with a root element and then search through left and right branches. In Quicksort, we will divide an array into left and right partitions of a pivot and then sort the left and right partitions recursively. Quicksort mainly focuses on the pivot and works around the pivot. Let us see the steps. The first step is identifying the pivot. Then move the pivot to the right position. Then recursively sort the left and right portions of the pivot. Pivot is basically a random unsorted element in the array for which we would like to find the right position in the array. It can be an extreme left element, it can be an extreme right element, it can be middle element, it can be any random element. Once we identify the pivot, move it to right position. To do that, first find all elements smaller to pivot and then find all elements bigger to pivot. Then move all smaller elements into left hand side and all bigger elements into right hand side. In this example, if we take extreme leftmost element 7 as pivot, then move all elements smaller to pivot, that is 7, into left hand side and all bigger elements greater than 7 into right hand side. After moving 7 into the right position, now we have to recursively sort the left partition and then recursively sort the right partition. Moving the elements physically is different from moving them algorithmically. Let us see the algorithmic approach. In this case, we will consider the leftmost element as the pivot element. Here in this example, 7 would be the pivot element. Now leaving pivot element, search for a bigger element from the left hand side so that it can be moved to the right partition. Once such element is found, start searching from the right hand side for a smaller element which can be swapped with the bigger element. Here in this example, 8 is the bigger element from the left hand side and 2 is the smaller element from the right hand side, and both can be swapped with each other. This should continue till all the elements are searched. Now, end of the smaller partition would be the pivot's right position. Here in this case, 5 is the end of the smaller partition and 7 can be swapped with 5. Let us see the algorithm. Low and high are the array's starting and ending positions. Low being pivot's position. Leaving low, we would be considering the looping variable I from low plus 1. Then we start searching for a bigger element which can be replaced with a smaller element in the right hand partition. Once we find bigger element, we will start searching for a smaller element in the loop. Here in this statement, while array j greater than pivot reduce j, what we are basically doing is we are skipping all the bigger elements till we find a smaller element. Once we find the smaller element, we swap the bigger element with the smaller element. Then we are considering the end of the smaller partition as the pivot's position. After searching through the array, we would swap the pivot with the element at pivot's position. Now we would be sorting left hand partition and right hand partition recursively. Algorithm for swapping A and B is very simple. Take a temporary variable and place the contents of A into temporary variable and then move B to A and then move temporary variable to B. Hello friends, the algorithm has been added in the beginning and at the end of the video for more convenience. Please go through rest of the video to understand more on Quicksort.